Hey, Jake's back and he's got his own show. He's on the mic and he's ready to go. Noodle on his left, Jess on his right. Hey, hold up, don't start a fight. He's got you covered with all the sports. Don't fret, he's wearing shorts. It's time for Waking Jake in the morning, Waking Jake at night. Jake sucks.
Oh yeah. Hashtag flames emoji. Hashtag good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Wake and Jake. I'm Jake. Got my Roosevelt shirt, Roosevelt's hat, Rick Moranis face. I think blue light glasses. Is that what they call these?
Yeah.
Blue light glasses. Too much screen time. Too much screen time. Look at my phone all day. I'm over it. I'm done. I'm going to have like a snap and fall off the map. Anyways, how's everybody doing today? Good morning. Happy Thursday. We're almost there. We're almost true. And yeah, I did, this Roosevelt shirt was in my pants drawer. Classic. So, threw this on today. Got a little funky with it. Speaking of getting funky, as we do on this show, we talk sports. We like sports. We don't care who knows it. And we start off with the game of the night. And the game of the night last night comes from Major League Baseball because that's all there was last night. How about it?
Wow.
And we're going to Philly, the Philadelphia. Then we go to Wrigley Field. I got that wiggly feel. Mets, Phillies, NL East battle. Technically for third place, although the Mets are a few games back. There's a few teams in Major League Baseball right now that they need to finish the season like 9-3 to get in the mix. The Mets are one of those teams. And so is DeGrom Day. And it's like, all right, if we're going to do this, what better time than now? So DeGrom goes out there. He leaves with a hamstring issue, and he gets hit a little bit. Dom Smith probably could have fielded that ball. I'd say 5 out of 10 times. It's a 50-50 play. Hard hit ball.
Not the easiest play. But
Not the easiest, but you want it. If it's your team, you want it. Michael Wacha comes in, does a pretty good job. This was Zach Wheeler's return. If you missed it earlier this week, Zach Wheeler almost lost a fingernail zipping up his pants, so he says. Not sure of the truth on that, but he looks good. 7.1 innings pitched, 3 runs. And Phillies were up, I think they were up 4-0 in this game, or 4-1, 4-0. And those amazing Mets. Segura made it 4-0. J.D. Davis makes it 4-3. RBI double. We're tied at 4s. The Phillies bullpen stinks. I think most of this got done off Adam Morgan. A lot of fans there. Jimenez, who's been playing a lot of shortstop for the Mets. Ahmed Rosario, what's up? Jimenez has kind of taken over. He singles, gives the Mets a 5-4 lead. Edwin Diaz comes in, shuts the dough. And the Mets get a win that they need to make their season relevant. I mean, there's a very good chance that their season's already not relevant. But don't tell the amazing Mets that. The Miracle Mets, amazing Mets.
Whatever they're doing.
Any nickname, yeah. So, good for the Mets. Down 4-0, they win 5-4. There was like one other, there was a couple half candidates for game of the night. Cubs Indians, we'll get to that in a second.
That was the other real one.
Rangers Astros, Kyle Gibson. Might hear about him a little later. BBD, let's do all the baseball. Full slate, we'll bang it out, and then we might have a little extra time today. No other sports. Maybe we'll have a conversation. In the East, the Nationals and the Rays played yesterday. Rays were up, The Nats were up going into the ninth. Brandon Lau. BBD has more followers than him on Twitter. One of them will get MVP votes, and it's BBD, MVP of my heart. But the Nationals come back in the 10th, 2-run homer. Luis Garcia, BBD, second youngest Nationals player to ever hit a game-winning home run, I think.
Sure.
First one, Soto. So, might have just been home run, which is kind of crazy. Boston, Miami, Jorge Alfaro. That's a good name. Catcher for Miami. He hits 2 homers. He's on a bit of a heater. JD Martinez gets it going for Boston, but Miami blows them out. Garrett Cooper with the home run, 8-4. Our Yankees, BBD, looking good. Our Yankees look good. They put up a 13 spot last night. 13-2. 13-2. Who could have predicted that score? Ya boy. Just talking out of his butt at the end of the pregame show yesterday. Got it. Kyle Higashioka, 3 home runs. DJ LeMahieu, 2 home runs. Some cool fun facts about that. I think it was the first 9-hitter and 1-hitter to each hit 2 home runs.
And one of them hit 3.
It's kind of cool. Orioles 5, Braves 1. Keegan Aiken on the mound for your Orioles. Keegan Aiken. Only Braves run came on a balk. Not exciting. Jose Iglesias been playing really well for them. Left with an injury. They were hoping he was going to qualify for the batting title. I don't think he was anyways. Deep cuts, Austin Hayes, 2 for 3. In the Central, a little double dip. Cards, Brewers, Adam Wainwright goes complete game again. Old man Adam Wainwright, pitched in 2006. He's still throwing complete games for the Cardinals. 7 innings, but
Still pitching 7 innings.
that's what they're asking. Yeah, I think Katie Sharp on Sharp Stats that came out today said the average MLB start this year is 4.8 innings or something. It's weird math there. Either way, Wainwright, Brad Miller gets a lot of shout-outs on here. Keep doing good, Brad. Home run. Brewers take the second game. Ryan Braun, friend of the program. Nottingham homers. A little 2-hit shutout. 4 guys combined for it for the Brewers. How about that? Reds 1, Pirates 0. Cincy sweeps the Pirates. They've now won 5 in a row, I believe. 1 game below 500. Luis Castillo has really gotten it going for them. 7-inning shutout. Castellanos, Akiyama, Shogo. I had people tweeting at me about Shogo last night. Reds, they're in the mix. Are they currently in the playoffs?
I would guess so. They're a game below 500, so
the Reds are
right there, if not.
Reds are technically the 2 seed in the Central right now. So that's pretty insane.
I have the turntables.
Yes, as they say. Let's see. The Royals win 4-0 over the Tigers. Brady Singer versus Tarek Skubal. I think this is going to be a good pitching matchup in a couple years. Right now is a good matchup for Brady Singer. 6 shutout innings. Salvador Perez with the home run and double drove in 3 of 4 Royals runs. Twins, White Sox. BBD's Twins. Trevor Plouffe's Twins. Eddie Rosario with the solo homer off Giolito, I believe. I think this was a Friends game. Oh, yeah, Oda Rizzi got the start here, too, but he got pulled because of injury, I believe. Buxton hits a homer. Jose Abreu hits a homer. Also had a bad strike called on him last night because Angel Hernandez was the home plate ump. Analytics. Miguel Sano, big boy, big home run to center. And then this other Central game was a candidate for game of the night. Indians, Cubbies, 3-2 in 10 innings. Savali, Lester. Might be John Lester's last start as a Cubby. That's pretty wild to think about. I think he's not necessarily a big post-game interview guy, but he said something like, wow, 6 years went by fast. And you're like, holy smokes. It does. It kind of does. You remember him being a free agent and stuff. Got them a World Series. So Lester goes 5, 2 runs. Lindor scored on a wild pitch. Hayward tied it up. Cameron Maben always doing good things on a baseball field because that's what he does. Oscar Mercado, our friend, back at it. Had a tough start to the season. He gets one out at Wrigley. Wind was blowing in, baby. But in the 10th, they load the bases. Phil Matone, he fights back. Bases loaded, no outs. He gets 2 outs, and then Javi Baez with the walk-off single. Maybe that can get him going. In the West Coast, A's 3, Rockies 1. Fires with a good start. Hendricks, 5-out save. Wow, stretching him out for the playoffs. I like that. Dodgers, Padres. This was the rubber match in this set. Dodgers win 7-5. Big bro flexes on him. Kind of says Padres and enjoy that 4 seed this year. And they officially clinched a playoff spot. Oh, it's kind of silly. Profar, couple hits. Machado, couple hits. Pollock and Taylor gang. A couple homers for the Dodgers. Good for them. Kind of. Rangers 1, Astros 0. Kyle Gibson, 4-hit. Complete game. Shutty. Friend of the pod. Throw some D's on this fish. Joey Gallo with the RBI double in the top of the 9th. Wow. 0s into the 9th. Good for Gallo. Good start by Lance McCullers Jr. Good for friend of the pod, Kyle Gibson. D-backs 9, Angels 6. Our guy Walsh homered again. I watched a little bit of this game. Didn't really want to, but I did. Sorry, Angels fans. D-backs win. Calhoun and Peralta both go Yardski in the 7th. Calhoun off his former team over Mike Trout, his former neighbor in the outfield. So that's fun. And then the Giants beat the Mariners. Mariners home game in San Francisco that they moved because of the fires and the smoke. Giants win. Brandon Crawford with a nice day. A Dick with a good day. Longoria Bell homer. That's the baseball. BBD, what did I miss? What needs to be talked about?
Well, you stole my thunder a little bit. I had the Lester thing ready to go.
But
you talked about it. Turns out you also use Twitter.
I'm also on that app, yes.
That stinks.
Sorry.
But yeah, I don't know. Jake Lamb's been good for the A's so far.
Ooh. Jake Lamb has been kind of good for the A's.
Had that homer the other day. He had 2 for 4 RBI game last night. 1 RBI, 2 for 4 with an RBI. I immediately caught that the way I speak, that might have sounded different.
A's.
But he's been pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, very small sample, and he's been kind of bad for a couple years, but
sure.
Hey, turn it on. They need it.
Let's see. We got some. So, yeah, Dodgers looking like they're going to win the NL West, 3.5 up. Marlins, 2.5 behind the Braves. Cubs have the Central. That middle of the Central is a mess. 3 teams separated by a game. That's insane. This last week is going to be fun. Phillies are at 500. Who else? Yankees are 3 back of the Rays. BBD?
There's a chance.
Did some math on it. I mean, it's pretty tough. The Rays would
it's
have
not
to,
off the table.
Rays would have to play like 500 to give the Yankees a real chance. But we'll see. We'll see. I think the Yankees are just trying to get that home field from the Twins, who have 2 more losses than the Rays right now. So we'll see how it plays out. Astros just limping, 24-25, man. Shut out Gibby.
That was cool.
I don't like them. Hot take.
Yeah. Not thrilled with their behavior.
It's just a hot take. I know you guys come here for that, so. That's the baseball. Do we say anything else about other sports, BBD?
I mean, really, to say football's happening tonight, but that's discussed later.
Football's happening tonight. That is discussed later. Let's do the comment of the day. A little earlier than normal in the show. We got the YouTube is going off today. I love it. The U.S. Open starts today as well. The golf. Took Dustin Johnson in my one and done. Whatever. Saved him all year. Flex. 3 people cared about that. Let's see. A lot of comments yesterday. Oh, if you leave a comment. Oh, my God.
Whoa.
My voice just started talking instead of my
Don't
voice.
know if the mic caught that, but...
That was scary, huh?
Yeah.
Spooky. We bake the algorithm here at Wake and Jake. Every like, every comment helps. Facebook, there's coins and hearts and likes and stuff. Do that. Periscope, always the hearts are floating around. Don't really know what that's always about.
I don't know if they help anything, but they're nice to look at.
I don't think so. They are nice to look at. So, I mean, hit it. And if you guys leave comments, they become part of the show the next day. So, going through the YouTube comments right now, Dane Dunning is right-handed. I said he was left-handed yesterday. Okay. I mean, you got me there. Jake Sudley dancing at the beginning of the video is always the highlight of my day from Gerald. Wow. And then a couple PSLs and DSLs comments that, kind of the new theme of the show. So, but thank you guys. Facebook crew, YouTube crew, Periscope crew, podcast crew. Tell a friend. Tell a friend. Like, share. Thank you. Thank you for getting involved. You guys do it. What's that mean? What's that mean? So thank you guys. Let's go on to, actually, BBD, before we do this, before we go to Bro of the Night, fake last segment of the night, we do have an ad for you guys. It sure was nice. Should I do a dramatic reading?
Oh, yeah.
It sure was nice seeing the teams back out on the gridiron over the weekend. Lucky for us, that was just week 1. There is no better place to get in on all of the action with DraftKings Sportsbook, America's top-rated sportsbook app. To add to the excitement of week 2, DraftKings Sportsbook is bringing back their can't-miss offer. If you haven't tried DraftKings Sportsbook yet, head to the App Store now because you don't want to miss this. DraftKings Sportsbook is giving all new users the chance to turn $1 into $100. What? What? That's impossible. When you bet on any team, that's right, you can place a $1 bet on any team, and if that team wins, you cash a cool Benji. How could you pass that up, Zach Esposito? Whoa, ad read. If you're new to DraftKings Sportsbook, head to the app now to scout their latest offers. Bet with DraftKings Sportsbook, a sportsbook that goes wherever you go. DraftKings is safe, reliable, secure, making it easy for you to deposit and withdraw your money at your convenience. Download the top-rated DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use promo code Jomboy when you sign up, and you can get this can't-miss offer. Pick any team during week 2 and bet $1 on them and win $100 if they win. That's $1 to win $100. Promo code Jomboy during sign-up. Limited time only. DraftKings Sportsbook must be 21 or older. New Jersey only. Eligibility restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Whoa. Ad read got a little weird there, BBD. BBD, our fake last segment of the show is Bro of the Night. Bro of the Night. And I cheated a little on this one. I put down friends named Kyle. Because, well, I have one of my childhood best friends, Kyle Flisher. He's not really a part of this, but I have friends named Kyle. Kyle Higashioka, the Yankees' backup catcher. Really cool dude. We met him at spring training. Pretty reserved, but just like cool dude, guy you want to hang out with. He got some laughs out of us because we had him on a podcast, and he said, he was like, yeah, I'm just not much for small talk. And we're like, dude, that's all a podcast is. But he was really cool, and he had a dream night for a major leaguer, 3 home runs. Pretty awesome. A guy that was drafted out of high school in 2008 didn't make it to the majors till 10 years later. Guy was a minor league baseball player for a decade. Finally gets his shot. He's up and down with the Yankees. Romine's blocking him. He's the backup. Now he's catching Garrett Cole, and he's doing a good job of that, apparently, because Garrett Cole's been really good, which has led to some controversy in Yankees land. Go check out Talkin' Yanks. But he has a 3 home run night, and that's just really cool. There's a lot of good baseball players that will never do that. He's smiling when he's rounding the bases, so he's realizing that it's kind of silly. So shout out to Higster. Good dude, huge night. I can only imagine what the clubhouse was like afterwards. I think they all went nuts on him. And then Kyle Gibson, complete game shutout against those very Astros we talked about a second ago. And he's a friend. We didn't see him at spring training. We just saw him. He
is one of the first talking baseball guests ever. But
yeah, that was kind of funny. We just talked to him in his house, and I think him and Trevor Plouffe are legitimately good friends. A lot of deep conversation. So Gibby and Higgy, the Kyles, however you want to phrase it, little cheating for bro of the night, but I really liked it. So that's what I've got, BBD. What about your fine self?
Great night for Higgy. And Gibby. Thank you, Gibby.
Thank you.
Could have gone a couple ways with this. I've seen a couple calls for Jorge Alfaro.
Ooh,
he had the 2-homer game.
2 homers.
But 2 catchers with multiple homers, that's too much of the same conversation. Yeah. / I didn't think of it until that comment. I was like, he would have been a good candidate. But I am going with another guy in New York, J.D. Davis.
Yes.
Big night for him. They were down 4-0. He scored in the first run that got them on the board in the first place. He had the 2-run homer that made it 4-3. He had the RBI double to tie the game. Didn't play a part in that last run that put them ahead, but he played a part in each of those other runs.
Yeah.
In the comeback. So, good stuff. Having a good year, I assume. I haven't looked at the numbers, but I feel like he's pretty proven to be a good hitter now. So,
yeah, he the power numbers kind of aren't there, and I think defensively he grades not well. But he's getting on base, 384, 825 OPS, which is good. But again, I think his power numbers are down. He had an 895 OPS last year. We got to watch him recently. I like him. He's a fun baseball player.
Did he get a slow start or something?
He's a threat at the plate. I like J.D. Davis. They
get him to stand at a bunch of different positions and
I think he's
figure out the quality of defense.
Been playing a lot of third base.
I think he's been just at third this year, but they have Todd Frazier now.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Let's see. He's
DH days.
29 games at third, 8 in left field, 6 at DH. So, yeah.
Just keep him in the lineup.
It's a good one, yeah. And I saw someone in the chat just mention Lester. Mentioned him earlier. It was like he could have gotten a lifetime bro of the night performance for the Cubs.
If there weren't enough on the field standout performances. Words are being bad to me.
I mean, and he
had a case.
I hate to be...
It wasn't a great start.
I hate to be anti-dramatic. But he said, like, that might be his last start in Wrigley. It also might not. Like, if they host a 3-game wild card, I think it's Darvish, Hendricks, and then probably Lester.
Probably get game 3,
Alec
just
Mills.
seniority.
So, like, when John Lester shoves game 3... then we'll give him bro of the night. Bro of the life. That's a big award. Good stuff, BBD. Our real almost last segment is what we're watching for tonight. BBD, I'll let you rip because you got the big ones on here.
The big ones, the easy ones to point out. Football's back. If you're really into Browns Bengals, I've got good news. They play each other tonight, prime time.
One of them will win.
Yeah,
maybe.
There's a chance they don't.
Could tie. Yeah,
they do that. Eastern Conference Finals Game 2. Game 1 was awesome.
Yeah.
Game 2 tonight. The Rays have those pesky Orioles who have. They just took care of business against the Braves. I think we're not worried about them making a playoff spot, but they could help the Yankees out now.
Help us, Orioles.
Snell on the mound. Looking through the other ones. Lugo's pitching for the Mets against the Phillies, so get another win. Maybe we start talking about you again.
Yeah, I want I keep
finish
looking.
the series strong.
I mean, maybe it's the Reds. They're already kind of going. There's going to be one more team from the NL. The Mets, the Brewers, the Cardinals, I guess, potentially the Rockies. Like, one of these NL teams is going to finish the season strong, and I want to know who that is, but that's not how sports work. So,
I guess right now the betting favorite would be the Reds. But
Yeah, I feel like that's almost the lead. I mean, right now they're the 2 seed in the playoffs. Not the 2 seed in the playoffs.
They've been
the 2
bad
seeds
all
in the
year, got
Central.
hot right time. But yeah, they're firmly. They're not one of the wild card teams right now, so it's like it feels weird to give them that title. But.
Brewers, Cardinals, Reds, Mets, Phillies. I mean, Phillies have 2.5 games on the Mets, which is big. Giants, Rockies. I don't know. There's going to be a crappy NL team that gets hot and makes the playoffs.
One of those teams that's not currently in, I would expect to get in one way or another. Is that fair?
Yeah, I think that is fair.
And there's going to be all sorts of shuffling. It'll be pretty funny if no matter what happens, the Yankees and Twins play each other.
Yeah.
Twins will be kind of sad.
Good note from the chat. Our Islanders play today, BBD.
Oh, our Isles.
So, U.S. Open Golf, that got mentioned before. So, still a ton of sports. You got a baseball breather yesterday, just baseball. Ease your way back in. One NFL game tonight. Baseball. A little golf. Golf's on all day. Our Islanders are playing. So go check it out. We appreciate you guys. Wake and Jake, takeaways of the day. Good for John Lester. 6 years as a Cub. That's pretty insane. A long way from those dirty water days. DeGrom's hamstring is kind of hurt. Get that better.
Zach Wheeler looks good.
Indians keep losing. So, thank you guys. Keep baking the algorithm. Enjoy the sports.
Hey, Jake's back and he's got his own show. He's on the mic and he's ready to go.
Guys,
Noodle on his left,
go check out Talking
Jess on
Nets.
his
Stop
right.
the music,
Hey,
BBD. Stop the music. Go check out Talking Nets. They had Justin Anderson on, their first player guest. Justin Anderson. So that's pretty cool. So if you like the NBA, if you like the Nets, go check out Talking Nets. Yeah. Morning just happened. Sequence with Trevor Plouffe. Giolito again?
Is it part 2?
I don't know. Go check that out. Talking Yanks, talking baseball, talking Giants. JJR coming after this.
Start a fight. He's got you
Thank you, guys.
with all the sports. Don't fret, he's wearing shorts. It's time for Wake and Jake in the morning. Wake and Jake at night. Jake sucks.